New Japan Pro Wrestling Road to Wrestle Grand Slam, the third night in Kouraken Hall, just took place this morning, my ladies and gentlemen. We are the almighty SOS Wrestling Network. Of course, I am the Pro Wrestling Fly Guy, Strong Style Fly Guy, whatever you want to call me. Blunt Cianido, Stardust Shiaku, all that good stuff. Like I said, this was the third night to take place in Korakuen Hall, the third night to air on New Japan World. So let's get into it, man. We had 5 matches on this card. It's pretty, standard for Road 2 shows nowadays. So, like I said, we're in Korakuen Hall. Don't have an attendance number yet, but what I do have is the first match that was on this docket. In this first match that we had the young lion, njwsg, attempting to wrestle away the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Challenge from Shingo Takagi, because post-match the night before, njwsg pretty much is talking, hey, if I beat Shingo here, then I need to replace him in whatever IWGP World Heavyweight Championship scenario that will take place. And he was pretty much alluding to that. The night before that, he called Shingo a fired up old man. And Shingo actually, took him. Well, he was pretty offended by njwsg saying that. So he took it out on this young man here. This match ended via referee stoppage, 11 minutes and 9 seconds, and I actually thought they gave these two guys a lot of time to get some good stuff in. I know 11 minutes doesn't really seem like a long time, but I thought that was pretty good for njwsg to shine a little bit, and Shingo put him over some too. So this is actually, I think, Suji's best match of the tour, and this might be my favorite match of the show, just being real. So Shingo gets the victory right here via ref stoppage, a little over 11 minutes. Moving us on to match 2. It's a trios match, ladies and gentlemen. We have Master Wato, Hiroshi Tenzan, and Hiroshi Tanahashi taking on the Bullet Club trio of Taiji Ishimori, Chase Owens, and Yujiro Takahashi, of course, the Tokyo Pimp right here, who he racked up a victory night 1 of this show, so he at least got one win on this tour. But he was the one to tap out right here. He tapped out to the Texas Cloverleaf from Tanahashi. Hair under 11 minutes, about 10 minutes and 58 seconds. A very enjoyable match. I've been enjoying Tenzan on this tour. Not to say that I don't usually enjoy Tenzan, but I think he's been pretty good here. He's added some stuff to this tour, and I thought he's did pretty well. Chase Owens as well. He's done pretty well in this opening shot of the tour. Same with Taiji Ishimori. He actually mentioned El Desperado yesterday after post-match, so he's throwing his name in that Junior Heavyweight Championship ring, and I know we're going to be close to Best of the Super Junior at some point. So, yeah, you got to think he's going to be one of those guys that's going to be in an argument to win that tournament. So, in the meantime, between time, he's on the losing team right here. Like I said, Wato, Tenzan, and Tanahashi pick up the victory. We own the match number 3, and a team that it's pretty much a thrown together team, but I just love them instantly. We got Doki and Zack Sabre Jr. taking on the Gorillas of Destiny right here. Now, I thought this was kind of some nice build up here for these 3 Korakuen Hall shows, because you had the team of Zack Sabre Jr. and Doki pretty much taking on, they took on two different teams coming into this match, and they beat both the teams, excuse me. So now they had a date with the champions. Taichi's been out for a little bit, so we get the Gorillas of Destiny, Tangaloa more specifically, defeating Doki here with about 3 power bombs toward the end of this match, 3 vicious power bombs. And he said this is going to be Taichi once he comes back. They give the beat down to Zack Sabre Jr. once the match is over right here. So Doki actually has been shining here on these Road 2 shows. I've been really enjoying Doki, even more so than I do, because I'm a huge Doki fan. We mark out for Doki over here. So the Gorillas of Destiny gets the victory. We know they're getting that tag team title defense against the Dangerous Tekkers at some point, so we just got to see what it is. Penultimate match of the show, we have the tag team of Tamaki Homa and Kota Ibushi taking on the United Empire's Great Okan and Jeff Cobb right here. Cobb hit the Kabegoye on Kota Ibushi. It was sick. He actually doesn't move pretty fucking well, and I don't know if he's going to incorporate that into his repertoire. He's just doing that for a mini little rivalry with Ibushi right here, but I actually prefer his over Ibushi, if that makes sense. We got Cobb getting the tour of the islands on to Tamaki Homa here in about 12 minutes. This is a really enjoyable tag match as well. It's kind of a reoccurring theme with these Korakuen Hall Grand Slam Road 2 shows. They've been pretty enjoyable for the most part, and that's what ties us to our main event, which is really, really super enjoyable here. Damn good match, if you ask me. This match went 23 minutes and 24 seconds. We had the team of Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto of Chaos, 2/3 of the Never Trios champions, taking on 2/5 of Los Ingobernables they have on right now, that being the Colt Skull Sonata and El Ingobernable Tetsuya Naito. Very, very, very good match right here. We got LIJ getting the victory. Naito gets the jackknife hold on Yoshihashi right here. And the trio of Sonata, Tetsuya Naito, and Bushi end up challenging Yoshihashi, Goto, and Tomohiro Ishii for the Never Trios titles. And it looks like we also, in that mix, might get a singles match between Tomohiro Ishii and Tetsuya Naito. They put a beating on Ishii, not Ishii, they put a beating on Yoshihashi post-match. for LIJ to take the heel roles in this way, because you know they're tweeners, so they're gonna do that. But now, as I wrap up all three of these Korakuen Hall shows for the Road to Wrestle Grand Slam, very good shows, man. And I don't know if that's because New Japan had just been gone for almost 3 weeks, but I actually enjoyed these shows more than I enjoyed the previous tour shows. The previous tour, that being Wrestling Dontaku. And maybe New Japan should adopt this more. Less is more right here. You don't have to air all of these shows on New Japan World. Just air 3 or 4. We can keep up with them easily, I feel. So, yeah, all 3 Korakuen Hall shows, I think, were a success. They're all wrapped up. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, they're kind of relatively short. So check all of them out. You get different variants, and you get storyline build-up on each 3 shows. So we're the almighty SOS Wrestling Network. Be sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to like, share, subscribe. The price of that subscription is free $99. It don't cost you a damn thing. So yeah, we'll be back better than ever. And whenever we back, y'all know what it is. It's a wild card at some point. Sometimes I might upload, get a wild hair up my ass and blow some shit. So that's putting a cap on these Korakuen Hall Road to Wrestle Grand Slam shows. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. I am just rambling at this point, so I will talk to y'all later, and Toodle Pippington.